take things out to the right side. So if you take the fan and put it towards the left side of the light, you notice that the light is a little bit
better. We're afraid to shave. We stay in that situation instead of doing something about it. Actually making a difference in our
more
life.
luminant than it could have been if it initially started out. But what I didn't think was making much sense is when you drink the water, it goes down your throat and it gets to the point where it's going down your stomach. How does it get out? Does it have to be a urination factor or does it have to be a BM factor? I don't know what the real deal is going to have to be, but I know that when everything's said and done,
I wasn't there.
you need a little bit of light, because if you get some light on the subject, you have a little more copious understanding of what's going on. But I found out in the beginning of things, you need to make sure that the tie doesn't fit around your neck, because if the tie's around your neck, you can lose circulation. The lose circulation in a bad situation can make you feel a lot worse than you ever thought you could feel. So I thought... then you would have done that initially. Doesn't that make a little more sense? Because if you did it initially, then your whole situation would have been copacetic. And copacetic is what we're trying to achieve. Because if you have something that isn't copacetic, then your life can be... And I think that's human nature for most of us, that we don't want to take that first step to make things better. We just want to sit up there and let things be status quo. Become distracted, and it can become dejected, it can be fragmented, and fragmentation is not a good thing, because when you have a fragmented life, you're going to have bits and pieces that aren't coherent with the rest of your life. Mitt Romney thought it was a great idea to just sit up there and make things happen when it doesn't look like things should be happening. But I'm just thinking that when everything's... And you might have a piece of the puzzle over here and a piece of the puzzle over here, and then when you try to interject them, they're not...
Think about your needs, and you will surpass all your obstacles. You are the only thing stopping you.
You want to make sure things are cohesive, things are congruent, things fit together. Because if they don't, then things are going to be backwards. And if you start off backwards, you can never get forward. Forward is what we're trying to achieve.
Don't you get it? Don't you get it? Don't you get it? Don't you get it?
You're going to have things backwards, you're going to have things incongruent. It's not going to make any sense. And when you're trying to put your family together and you have that type of philosophy, the whole paradigm is going to just go upside down and sidesy-twervy, or twervy-sidesy. Either way you look at it, it's not going to be good. It really isn't. And if you think about that, now I've got these two things locked together. See? They're locked together. So it isn't like it's not going to work. I thought this out. Take off the top. You know how guys and girls do it. We don't have a rush, or we have a rush. We reach up underneath. See, it's working. And then you take this. I already feel sexier and smell better. And the hot peppers are working. The hot peppers are working perfectly. So take some hot peppers. Just know that you've got to put things in perspective. If they're not in perspective, how the frick are you going to get things lined up? If it's out of alignment, all bets are off.
There.
I hear roosters. Stop them. Oh, every time I turn my head, stop the roosters. Please, I don't want to hear the roosters. If you don't get the correct alignment, it's like having a vehicle that's actually a bicycle that could have been a tricycle, but then when you look at it as a unicycle, it doesn't make sense.
Where you are going, go there, don't stop. If you know what is important to you, you will see that life has a direction. Do not realize where you have been, realize where you're going. Anything else is obsolete.
I think you hear where I'm going with this. And if you think about it, just simply take the time to think about it. Shoes are the foundation of your life. If you put your feet down and you got shoes with soles, of course with soles, then that's only going to make things right. Because shoes with stand up. No place good because you didn't take it one step at a time. Okay, fine. If you need to crawl, just crawl. Crawl slowly, crawl with the rhythm, and crawl with the pace. Then stand up. Once you stand up, then you can walk slowly. Then you get the right shoes and go one step at a time.